is really, really, really rare for us to be offering Mrs. Prindables. But that's exactly what we're doing. And what makes it even better is that we've got a one-time only value price. Take a look, because we've got the Mrs. Prindables 12 individual size Valentines Pink Lady Apple assortment. We're going to tell you what's in that assortment. By we, I mean me and our good friend Lori Shore. Hello.
Love being here, Leah.
It's wonderful to see you. And this is a rare treat, because typically we don't have an opportunity to present Mrs. Prindables this time of year.
This time of year is normally all the end of the year holidays that we have Mrs. Prindables, and it's also doubly rare that we have Pink Lady apples at the core of this. So we start out with this Pink Lady apple that's known for its wonderful pink tone, skin tone, but more importantly, it's known for its delicious, sweeter flesh on the inside. We'll take a look at all that in just a second, but should I go through the flavors?
Yes, please, because we're getting 12 apples total.
Yes, we'll start at the very bottom, because this is our brand new flavor, and this is really fun. So it's candy-coated milk chocolate drops. That's the red that you see there. The brown, walnuts. So walnuts, caramel, chocolate. We haven't had walnuts on our apples in years, so this is a really special opportunity. The next four, this is so fun. You know when you go into a bookstore and it will say staff choice for like the best books to read as far as the staff is concerned? This is staff choice when it comes to Mrs. Prindables employees. The dark chocolate you see there is dark chocolate enrobed banana chips with peanut butter chips all on top of the caramel and that sweeter Pink Lady apple. And then the last four that you see at the very tip top, this is a wonderful combination of white chocolate chips and then more of that red candy-coated milk chocolate drop. So it's a great, hopefully it'll appeal to a lot of different people, those flavors, with some kind of unique twists in there as well.
So here's what's going on. One time only value price. That means that the price is good today, and you will never see an assortment like this with the Pink Ladies, this particular assortment, at a lower price for a full year. We do have auto delivery.
Oh, that's a good point.
And auto delivery means that you will lock in what is the one-time only value price that's going to expire at the end of the day, and you'll get a second shipment that comes in December for holiday.
That's nice.
And yours will be the Pink Lady apples, a different assortment, but you're going to get them for $39.96. That's the one-time only value price. Ready, set, go. You can start dialing in.
Oh, you know, I just cut into the banana one, the chocolate and roll banana. Let me cut another slice of this. Have you tried this before?
I have not.
Because this has not been on the air since exactly a year ago.
Really?
And you've got to try. It makes me think of that Elvis sandwich. Was it like a banana peanut butter sandwich he was famous for loving?
Yes.
But it comes on that Pink Lady apple, our world famous melt in your mouth caramel, then the chocolate and roll banana chips and the peanut butter chips. What do you think? Isn't that great?
Really good.
It's, okay, so that's the staff choice. Just to let you know, if you want to know what we're talking about at the water cooler at Mrs. Prindables.
Oh my goodness.
Let me dig into the walnut ones as well, because this is the first time we've had walnut as a topping in years on Mrs. Prindables on QVC. So here is a combination of milk chocolate drops. That's the candy-coated milk chocolate drops, and then all that walnut and that gooey, yummy, melt in your mouth caramel, and then that Pink Lady apple at the core.
I will tell you, and what's great about the Pink Lady is it's a little more sweet. You still got the tart, but you've got that a little more sweet that just, it makes it the perfect beginning for then enrobing in all that caramel and then finishing it off with the toppings that you see here. Walnuts.
Walnuts. I'm such a fan of walnuts.
I love walnuts
because it's a teeny bit bitter and it goes so beautifely with all the decadent sweetness on top.
May I?
Oh, of course. That's the
sample a little of that.
brand new flavor, and again, first time that we've had walnuts on in years on QVC. Isn't that lovely? And to think that you have a chance, I don't know, to celebrate Valentine's Day, which is such a fun holiday, with something special and unique. You know, I love the chocolates and I love the roses, and they can be the perfect solution in so many cases. But if this is for the kids and the grandkids and the coworkers, and this is you want to send as a care package to someone at someone at college, this is such a great option.
So let me tell you what's happened. 1,000 of these are already ordered, and we've just been talking about them for about 2 minutes. And there's not an unlimited supply. And what's fantastic is this is your opportunity to have the Pink Lady apples, and we don't do that very often as well. And so you're getting 12 of the apples. They're the individual size in these incredible toppings that are done just perfect for Valentine's Day. And share them with your sweetheart, but share them with anybody that you just want to give them something special. And I love that each one is individually packaged,
Individually
and I can put a
wrapped.
little to from.
Exactly, so easily. So you can give them as individual gifts or group them together. If you want, several in a bag, you can do that as well. This is that standard combination of the Pink Lady apple, the melt in your mouth caramel, white chocolate chips, and then the candy coated milk chocolate drops. Inside,
look
let me
at
just take a
that.
closer look at this Pink Lady apple. Sweeter flesh, thinner skin, so it's almost seamless, that
Yes.
transition from the apple to the toppings, and then all that terrific yumminess
It's a
outside
great
of that
bite.
fresh apple.
And how many of you have been kind of missing your Mrs. Prindables apple since the holidays?
Me
You
too,
know
actually.
what I'm talking about. You've been missing your Mrs. Prindables apples? Well, now, in time for Valentine's Day, these will arrive if you're using your credit card. And let me also make the point, if you would, Lori,
Yeah.
if you'll show us everything, because a one-time only value, and I say this whenever I have a chance to present one, it's like a pop-up sale. You don't know when they're going to show up, and you don't, there's no guarantee that there will always be one in a show. But when there is, it's really something exceptional. So to get 12 Pink Lady apples in this, can I just tell you, chocolate and banana and peanut butter together, staff favorite, nice pick.
Yeah.
And
That's the one
walnuts,
that
which
Leah's
we
talking
haven't
about.
seen in
Yeah,
quite a
the
long
walnuts are
time.
down here.
And then I just have to say the red and white ones, just for Valentine's Day, is fun. So to be able to get all of that for $39. That's the reason so many people are placing their orders. And I will say this again, we have an auto delivery. And if you'd like, because what you're basically doing is saying, yes, I want Pink Ladies.
Yep.
And I want to be able to get them with a one-time only value price. You will get an assortment that comes in December. And
With different flavors, but universally appealing, and that red and green look. So we'll just kind of
Yeah.
match it up for the holidays. I wanted to show this just to remind you about what Leah's been talking about, and it's 12, a dozen individually wrapped gifts.
Yeah.
I love showing this as far as party favors go.
Perfect.
Even if it isn't for Valentine's Day, in the next few weeks, if you have birthdays or showers or other kinds of gatherings, what a special and unique way to treat your guests.
how long will these last once they arrive for me, Lori?
Good question. So right when you get them, you're going to put them in the fridge, and they'll stay up to 3 weeks in the refrigerator, but take them out of the fridge about an hour before you plan to cut into them, because you want the toppings to be room temperature.
And the reason you choose Mrs. Prindables, let me just show you. What you're looking at here in the kettle pot is the caramel that you will see, that will coat your delicious apple. And what's fantastic is everything about your apple is gourmet. That's the reason that Mrs. Prindables apples are always as popular as they are. And you can see, look at how rich and creamy
I
and
love that you're
delicious
showing
that is.
And we don't dunk those apples. Our apples go straight from the orchard to Mrs. Prindables' kitchen. We dunk them right before they ship out to you. So they're super, super fresh. And that's my favorite thing. When we say they're gourmet, my favorite thing about gourmet, what does gourmet mean? Really fresh, great ingredients. Like, we're going back to the dark chocolate enrobed banana chips there with peanut butter chips all on top of the yummy caramel, and that Pink Lady apple right at the core.
Oh, I mean, think about it. Banana, chocolate, peanut butter, and
Come on.
and then that wonderful, sweet, delicious apple, and then coated with caramel. And each bite, you get each and every one of those delicious flavors and textures, and slice them up. I mean, they make wonderful little, treats. You can share them. The individual size is perfect. They're each individually packaged. They'll all come to you in a terrific box, ready to give or enjoy or share. But you have to place your order today if you want to get this assortment for $39 and change, because that price will expire at the end of the day. Wow, that looks
Doesn't
good.
that look so good? And you were talking about it's hard to get our hands on Pink Lady apples this time of year, just because we just tend to be on the air a little bit more at the end of the year rather than during this time. Me either. It's not like I get them. Are you kidding? I'm taking a box home with me, folks. My family and I have been missing it, and there's just something special about those
that.
basic, classic ingredients.
Well, I mean, look at the thickness of the caramel on the inside. I mean, when you look at the apple, and
Yeah.
look at just how much caramel
Isn't that
is around that
crazy?
apple, and then
And
topped.
we need all that caramel to
Yeah.
hold all the great toppings. In this case, walnuts for the first times in years.
Wow.
With Mrs. Prindables on QVC, and the candy coated milk chocolate drops all over that as well. So
One time
really-
only value.
Yeah.
And here's what's happening. 2,000 of these are already gone. So one time only value price is basically a special low price in effect today, one time only, it describes it perfectly. You're going to get your assortment of 12 Mrs. Prindables individual sized Pink Lady apples in this Valentine assortment, and all of them individually packaged the way that you see here. I love that they're in the little, in the little two, and you've got the little two from
And the bows right
gift
on
tag
there.
on
Yeah.
there. So you ready to give if you'd like.
And this is the actual box. I mean, this is how it came from our Chicago kitchen to Philadelphia here for QVC. And I wanted to show this too because one of my favorite things about ordering from QVC is the option of having us send it from Mrs. Prindables straight to whomever you want to send this to. Grandkids across the country, your sister and her family. I mean, whoever it is that you want to treat in a special way this Valentine's Day, let us send them super fresh from Mrs. Prindables thanks to the way QVC sets that up.
And you know, what a fun surprise. Maybe you sent Mrs. Prindables apples for the holiday
Right,
season.
that's right.
And they're still thanking you, 2 months later. Wow, those were the best. What a fun surprise that these will arrive for Valentine's Day, because when you use your credit card, the box will be there by Valentine's Day. But that one-time only value price, that's it. One time only, and there are no more orders for this for the remainder of the year. So now is the time. If you'd like to lock in so that you'll get a shipment in December with that one time only value price, that's a smart way to go. But this Valentine's assortment will be on its way to you, and you can see how yummy and what a treat.
What a treat. For me, my favorite thing about ordering these is, yes, for gifts and special occasions, but I just love them on hand in my fridge for family time.
Sure.
When, after dinner, when I just want my family to linger a little bit longer, I pull this out and cut it open and we
Right.
talk about our day. Or after school, when I get the standard response from my 10-year-old, nothing happened today.
Right.
And I just want to get her to talk. So for just those little special moments in life, keep them in your fridge. They'll always, they'll be ready for up to 3 weeks, or give them away in such a special way for Valentine's Day. Those more romantic gifts, when I think of, the dozen of red roses or whatnot, those are great. But what about the people we love that don't fall in that category? Our best girlfriends and our special neighbors. This is what these apples are for.
Well, a one-time only value price is only in effect one time, and that's until the end of the day today. These are very, very popular. We're at well over 2,500 orders placed. Let us know if you would like a box shipped to you or shipped to someone else, because we can do that bill to, ship to. And also know you're getting 12 apples under $40, and shipping and handling is already included in the price. So M50249 is the item number. Our one-time only value, Mrs. Prindables 12 individual sized Valentine's Pink Lady apple assortment, on its way to you. Just let us know if you'd like it. Thank you, Lori.